I am CC Perkinson with CC Variety TV, and we are in Santa Monica at the Aero Theater for the movie premiere, The Man Who Came Back, starring Eric Braeden, who also executive produced this movie. This movie is about the bloodiest labor strike in the 1800s. How are you? Welcome, aka Victor Newman, very handsome. How are you?
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out here. We've been waiting here for you. Yes. Now, you've had an illustrious career. Obviously, with The Young and Restless, you were on Titanic, the cult classic, The Rat Pack. You executive produced this one. Tell me about this movie and what you feel about it.
I'll tell you afterwards.
After you see
It
it.
has been a long road. 9 years in the making.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a long road. I have enormous respect for filmmakers, people who produce films and do good films. My hat off. It's an arduous task. And
Well, this was a
far
tough
more
film.
difficult than I thought.
This was, the bloody labor strike. I mean, this is the biggest one in American history in the 1800s.
It is part of American history that is often not talked about. It is, after Reconstruction, it is, a lot of lynchings occurred during that time. Unfortunately, then there was a labor strike by plantation workers in 1887. And 10,000 members of that newly formed labor union struck and were brutally put down by Gatling machine guns one night. And I put all that in the script as part of the script.
Was it an exhausting film to work on in itself? I mean, was it mentally or emotionally draining?
Yeah, but you know, it's such a charge to be in charge of a film like that, to know that you have creative control, to know that you, in a sense, run it. It's a wonderful feeling. So I never felt tired, I must say. Now I'm beginning to feel it.
Right, sure, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
a fact. Now, did you get to ride any horses while you were out there?
Oh yeah,
Are you a good horseman?
mediocre. Yeah,
Can you rope any cattle?
I can easily do without them.
You're
To
not
be
a horse-
quite frank with you, I couldn't care less. People always assume that I am. I was a cowboy in Montana when I came to America. Your ass hurts after an 8 hour in the saddle, your ass hurts.
Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. Tell us, what do you know about the movie?
Well, I know a couple of very good friends of mine are in it. Eric is an old friend of mine. We go way back. Peter Jason is a very dear friend of mine. He's also in the movie. So we're here to support the actor.
Tell us about your project you've got coming up or that you're working on currently.
Well, I just finished a picture called Death Match for the Spike Channel, which will be coming out. Another film called Lone Rider, a Western that I did with Lou Diamond Phillips, which will be coming out shortly. Yeah, so I've been busy.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, how are you? Yes. So you play Billy Duke in this film. How did you come across this project?
I was lucky enough, Eric Braeden had seen my work in something that I'd done, I can't remember what it was, but he saw me, and I played a sort of a dastardly murderer, and he said, "This is the guy. I must have this guy for my picture." And the next thing I know, I was flown off to Texas, and we had a lot of fun riding horses and stuff. I mean, that's why little boys get into the movies.
Now, have you rode horses before?
I did. I was in Gettysburg and Guys and Generals, and I rode there. I learned the hard way that you better be honest about whether you can ride or not, because the wranglers tend to put you on the race horses if they think you're full of crap.
So now you do a lot of TV work. I mean, you do, right? So what do you prefer? Do you prefer the film or TV?
Film is always a treat. I look at film as filet mignon in my career. I don't get
Making a steak, right?
Yeah, you really get to sink your teeth into it. What I like about TV is I get to go home to my kids at the end of the day. You know, it's rough to be in Texas for a couple of months when your children are saying their first words. Yeah, so getting a chance to live in Los Angeles and pop over to the studio and do the banker's hours of a sitcom or The Closer, which is what I'm working on right now, come the end of the writer's strike, is really a treat.
So what were your children's first words?
My first word, probably no. No.
What is he, female?
No, yeah. No. Both of them were no.